Alright, this is just some test setup and showing of EXO running on a Linux cluster and some Linux nodes. This is to kind of go with some documentation I'm getting ready to submit to the EXO project. I wanted to have some visual documentation as well as my written documentation. The four nodes that this cluster is comprised of are four Lenovo M910q Tiny desktops. Initially spec they were all 8 to 16 gigs. When I received them, I upgraded them all to 32 gigabytes of RAM and put a fresh 128 gigabyte NVMe drive in them, and then installed Proxmox VE 9.1. For the purpose of this experiment, I created 4 LXC containers, one on each node. And in each of those LXC containers, I gave them 16 gigabytes of RAM and 2 of the CPU cores of the 4 of the machine. All 4 containers are running Debian 13 standard, all have static IP addresses assigned, and all were updated after the creation of the LXC container. Here's the EXO GitHub page. And if we scroll down, we can find the run from source on Linux. I went straight through this using option 1 for the Ubuntu Debian example, and then I cloned the repo in and was actually able to run it. What we're going to do is we're going to click over here on this to Safari, and we're going to pull up our 4 nodes. All right, here's my 4 cluster nodes. As you see, they are logged into the base LXC right now. Number 4 is showing our history commands from when we installed EXO. And number 1 was actually getting ready to upload it when I decided to start this video. So literally UV run EXO force master on this node. We're going to start it running. On the next node, we're going to go ahead and cd into the EXO directory. And we are going to run UV run EXO. And we're going to go into the next directory. All right. Now, as these have come back up, I'm going to hop over to another screen real quick and grab my IP address for the first node. Alrighty. 231. .1.231 colon. What is our colon? Because I don't remember all of EXO that well. 524. 15. As you see, EXO cluster is up. Now, here's where some people will be like, does it run? We are running a low amount of RAM, so we're going to run the Quinn 30B. Ask it to say hello. Let's see. Okay, I got to run. I'm still getting used to EXO, and it's... So let's see which one. I think that one. We're going to launch instance. This is where I'm actually having the most issues, is getting these guys to run instances and actually get it, like figuring out which one is going to run, because not everything unfortunately runs. And I think this is the one I got. Because some of it's trying to get like the nodes to actually initiate. And what models are going to initiate. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now, is which model initiated for me last time. because these guys just, see, that's on 1. Hello. So as you can see, we can get all nodes up and seeing each other. It's running the stuff concurrently across the nodes. And that's what I'm still kind of working on a little bit of. As you see, it's downloading this now. Can I see? Okay, I've got that one instance up. Okay, there's the instance up of that. So I'm going to let this run for a few minutes and show you that it does finally process out. It just takes a long time, and this will actually get me some benchmarks of timing, which was something else I needed. Again, this is an instance on a single node. All 4 nodes are up and communicating. And then what I can do is I'll just edit down the video later as needed to show some of this other stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and mute my microphone for now. And we're just going to let this kind of run for the time being. Yeah, no worries. All right, so that's where I'm going to end this testing. As you can see, I got 0.2 tokens a second, and a heck of a long time to that first token per second. To the time to first token. This runs. This is like the only model I've gotten to run. I can test some more later on, but I'm only getting it on one node. Even though all 4 nodes are seeing each other in the dashboard, I'm not seeing distribution of model across the nodes, and I'm not seeing the ability to, select more than one node for any of these. Even when I should be able to, this 16 with no valid configuration. I don't know if, I haven't dug into the code base to see where this is at, to see if this is a user thing that I can fix, or if this is just architecture of the PCs, architecture of the software, So in the end, like, yes, I can run a Quinn 3.6 billion 4-bit quantization model, but that's at that size model at that token per second. I have no task for. Especially with some of the other stuff I can run on network. So again, this was really just a test to show a little extra as I was putting together some documentation for the EXO team, and I just wanted to do a video with it to show how long some stuff was. If you saw in the middle, like, I was getting kind of frustrated with how long the Llama model was taking to load at over 16 minutes. So I kind of refreshed all my workstations and re-downloaded the Quinn model after I'd had it kind of halfway running. So video took a little longer than it should have, but again, we were really long on that. And again, this is a pretty small little thing to get those kind of pieces back for, and it still took like 10 minutes. So thank you all. Hope you have a great day, and here's the information you need.